Okay, video number 2. We'll move inside. Right inside the door, we have the switches I've already covered. A little motion sensor light, so when you're walking by or you just get in, you can have a little bit of light. Leveling system on this. Power on. And then auto level. It'll take about a minute or two to get that to level out. But it always drops front jacks first, and then the rear jacks, and then it levels. Okay, right here, we have a little fuse panel that's behind that box there. Under the step, we have batteries. Okay, this is a little cool feature for me. It's kind of new. I've never seen this before besides this coach. There is a little compartment here. A little bit of a safe in case you want to put some valuables in it, or probably fit a pistol in there if you wanted to. A little bit of force protection. It does run off this white key, just like most of your compartments are going to. You do have a 751 for outside, or for a couple compartments, or yeah. Chassis key, chassis unlock, lock and unlock, alarm, and just they have 2 sets of those, so pretty simple. Outside fire extinguisher, or inside fire extinguisher, wow, one of those days. We're almost there. Leveling's done. Turn it back off, and you're good to go. I like the equalizer system. It's kind of nice to have. Alright, we'll go right up top here. I did tell you about these little buttons on the side. Propane, it's going to read full. Battery's going to not read full. We're not plugged in. Fresh tank is full right now, or really close. Black tank is empty. Gray tank is empty. And the galley, which is your outside sink, is empty. I'll get the generator last. Oh, actually, I'll do the generator now. Alright, so generator, it says stop and prime. Push and hold down. It's going to prime the system. In case you ever drain your tank below a quarter tank, they sometimes don't like to start right away afterwards. Hold down, push and hold, start. 0.1 hours. I'm going to leave this running for a little while. That way I know I have a good battery connection. We're not going to see this turn on until about 30 seconds to a minute after the fact of the generator running, because it takes that long for it to generate power to us. Microwave will turn on as well. Oh, there it is. Microwave's on, and the battery is full. Okay, so I was wrong. It didn't look like it, but it is. It does. The water heater does have electric and gas. What I tell people is usually just leave the electric on. If you're just washing your hands, doing some dishes, it's the best way to do it. If you're ready to take a shower, throw the gas on. The gas will, at least give you a little more time for shower. Instead of a 5-minute shower or 8-minute shower, you get closer to 10 or 12. That's nice to have. But you can run them both at the same time. It's not going to hurt anything. Water pump. We've seen where that was. Arctic pack is it's a heating pad on the bottom of every tank, your black, your gray, and your storage. Big thing with that one is it doesn't work below 12 volts. It requires 12 volts, and it doesn't work below 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's a big one to know. So unless you're moving, they're kind of they're nice to have, but they don't work below 20 degrees. All right, living room lights, kitchen lights. Oh, wow. Just completely missing that mark. Leave those on. Rear light on this one. It's going to be by your black tank, your wet bay. That's a big one to have. And then you have slide in, slide out. All right, so the slide is not going to work unless the ignition is on and the parking brake is on. I'm going to do that real quick. I'll be right back. So the ignition's on, parking brake's engaged. And now you can actually run the slide out. Gives quite a bit of space in here while it's moving. When it's out, I can appreciate that one. Clicking's normal, just saying it's all the way out. Beeping was me retracting the jacks because I didn't like the ignition on. Alright, so that covers basically everything here. Fridge on this one, it is a 12 volt fridge. Yeah, 12 volt fridge. So you do need the batteries on, the battery disconnect on for this to work. They're pretty efficient. Just don't expect it to get super cold. And 11 amps. Oh, this one's a 1. Wow, I'm having one of those days, guys. So it is a 110. So either your generator's running, you're plugged in. I don't see an inverter in here. So let me pause it. Crazy, one of those days. It is a 12 volt fridge. So, 12 volt fridge, it does require the batteries to be charged. Your battery gets low, make sure you start your generator. That definitely will help keep that charged while you're traveling. You do have 2 batteries, they're nice size, but if you're running lights and everything else, you'll get maybe 8 hours out of run time out of the fridge. Just keep that in mind. You can start your engine or your generator. Inside sink, a little nice. I do like that. I like the location of it as well. Wireless charging for your phone. I don't even have one of those in my house. I'm a tech guy. Stove, it's got nice to have as well. Okay, so big thing on this is you have to hold that in order to light it. So doing this one-handed with a camera in your hand is not always the easiest thing in the world to do. Oh, there it is. All right, another thing I'm going to point out is I've had a couple people do this, so I make sure to point it out all the time. The glass top on this is just a cover for the stove. It is not a cooking surface. You don't put pans on it when it's cooking. You don't keep the burners on. It is just a cover for the stove. Make sure the burners are cooled down before you close it, or else it will shatter. Convection microwave. There's a manual on how to use that one. But it's pretty simple. Basically, you hit convection, treat it like a normal oven. What you have is up to 390 degrees. So most things are roughly 350. That's 355. Turn it on. Turns on the oven. Nope, let's clear it. Alright. Then anytime you hit clear or you get done with something, it always automatically goes back to a regular microwave. A little light over here. Switches here. Stereo here. You'll be able to control A, B, and C. You have A, B channel, an A channel, a B channel. There is not a C channel in this coach. Let's keep that in mind, just because a lot of people expect there to be a C, and there's just not always. This one does not have it. Table turns into a bed. One of the big things I'm not seeing in here is a DVD player, but they also give you a hookup so you can. With a 110 plug, you can hook up a DVD player in here, so it will send it to this TV as well. It's a 12 volt TV, so you don't have to have the generator running or plugged in for that to work. So you can absolutely watch TV going down the road, or grandkids, kids, spouse, whatever. Guys back here drinking because, well, as long as it doesn't pass that line, you can have a beer back here while driving. At least in Michigan. A lot of the other stuff that's going to be in here is not stuff I'm going to really have to cover too well, mostly because it's standard. It's stuff that's been in a lot of the older ones. A lot of technology just hasn't updated in the last 10 years, but it's not bad technology. It's still good technology. I do like the slide here. Slide buttons there. Thermostat on this one. It's pretty fun. Power. It's on heat right now. Push mode. Go through your features. You do have a furnace on this one where you hit the furnace button. Yeah, this one's disengaged, so it does not have a heat pump on the AC. You do have a timer. Not that that really matters much. Temperature gauges. Sleep timer. Again, not that that matters much. Fan. High, medium, low. I have yet to find a reason the sleep timer and either one of the timers actually take an effect. Beyond that, that's a pretty simple unit to use. Let's see, all the way through here. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, another 12-volt TV in the bed. And there's a little bit of storage behind it as well. Nice size closets, good hers closet. Under the bed storage, not a whole lot. You don't want to put anything there. You can put some stuff here. But a little bit of storage and a 12-volt TV. I know this one's shipping out this week, so if you have any questions or any other concerns with this, feel free to give us a call. Either ask for Trip or Dave. We'll both be more than willing to answer questions. Nice bathroom, though. I don't feel like I'm cramped in here. But what I'm going to do now is close everything back up, pause the video, close it up, and then I'm going to get up to the dash. I'll do a brief showing of that as well. Okay, in the dashboard, engine's still running from me running the slide outs out. Alright, you do have mirror heat. It's on the top there. That's going to be for the top mirrors, not the bottom ones. Everybody knows what that is if you have ever had power mirrors before. Light switches. I'm getting a lot of glare. I can't change that. There we go. You can set it to auto. These lights on the sides are going to be for your dash, so you can dim them out or make them brighter. Wow, can't get rid of that glare. Alright, so cruise control, pretty self-explanatory, on and off, resume, cancel, set plus, set minus. The plus and the minus will allow you to tap the button and actually bring it up a mile an hour every time you push it, or the minus will go down a mile an hour every time you push it. You have little arrows and OK key here. That's going to be for the dash itself. Let's see if I can't get it off that. There we go. Pushing down, it'll give you time on things. Left, it'll give you trip. Pretty simple to use. It's really self-explanatory. The parking brake is on right now. Remove that. RPMs. Whoa, get out of that. Oil temperature or pressure. Coolant levels, fuel level is full, and coolant temperature. Speedometer, pretty easy stuff. HVAC system on this one is fairly simple. Low, medium, low, medium, low, or high, medium, then high. I mean, there's 4 settings. It's a little fun. Pretty simple to use. You also have this is only going to be power control. Or if you have Android or Apple CarPlay, you can use that plug and we'll go to your stereo for that. And traction control systems here is basically to turn off traction control on the rear wheels so you're not spinning if you're stuck in the mud. And that's a big one. That's a 4-way switch, so hazards. Stereo on this one is fairly simple. And from the looks of it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this too well. Home. You can check out your camera. You can watch behind you all the time. Or you can hit your turn signals. Go home again. Home. Delay. Home. You can hook into Bluetooth audio if you want. Or phone. Camera. You do pull away. There we go. Slide over. Get in USB and settings. There is not a you'll be able to hook into USB there. And Sirius XM looks like you get 3 months free on this one, so keep that in mind. Trying to not get it glary. I just got to go further away. All right. Like I said, it's a very simple stereo to use. It's nice to have the Android Auto or the Apple CarPlay. You're able to just plug in and go. It's a good feature. Little cup holders here. A little bit of storage. That's pretty nice. A brake control system on it as well. But again, any other questions or concerns? The rest of this, if I missed something or if you just have other questions, feel free to give us a call. Again, my name's Dave. Have a good day and enjoy camping in this.